Barakati Hawa, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Hawa, Barakati Yahushai, Barakati Hawa, Barakata Yahushai. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakwadash. Double honors, apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you, beloved Akim, that is pushing his word in sincerity and truth with humiliation all across the fall winds to you. I salute. This is the brother, Desire One back to another lesson to the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And I want to get in the brief lesson, all right, to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai on this precept. Sirach 20 in verse 30 to 31, it says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? Better is he that hideth his folly than a man that hideth his wisdom. All right, it says, wisdom that is hid and treasure that is hoarded up, what profit is in them both? All right, because what's the use you hiding your wisdom, all right, not displaying it, all right, ain't no profit in that, all right. You get the knowledge, you get the tools, you know these things. What's the sense you hoarding it up and you ain't using it? That don't make no sense. You see, you're supposed to let your light shine, but all right, at the end of the day, all right, it don't make sense you have the knowledge and you aren't using it, you know. And we was blessed with gifts, all right. So you in this thing and you get the knowledge and you aren't trying to show it, it's useless. And I can let the AI overview. It says Sirach 20 and 30, which states, hidden wisdom and unseen treasure, of what benefit is it either? CEBA highlights that unused knowledge or talent is worthless. It encourages sharing wisdom and taking action, suggesting that practical application of insight is superior to keeping them hidden, similar to hoarding treasure. All right, there's another translation. Hold on for me. Give me a minute. There's another translation I want. Salakia. It says, Sirach 20 and 30 often listed as Sirach 22 on the nearby verses depending on translation. It means that hidden wisdom and unused potential are as worthless as hidden treasure. You see, the verse highlights that wisdom is meant to be expressed to be useful, emphasizing action and sharing knowledge over hoarding it. You see, so hey, it's supposed to be expressed. You're supposed to let this, you're supposed to show your wisdom. You're supposed to hide it. Whatever the knowledge the Lord bless you with, hey, you're supposed to show it. You see, don't dig your talent in the earth. You see, all right, because hey, you can't pay the Lord back with usury. Whatever talent you get at this junction in your life, you're supposed to use it to the best of your ability, but we at the end. All right, you know, it makes sense hiding your wisdom this time. All right, you think you're gonna get paid for keep and hiding your wisdom? You get a chance to show it, use it or lose it. You see, it says key meaning and context. Actionable wisdom. Wisdom that is not expressed or utilized often offers no benefit, much like as a buried unseen treasure. You see that? Purpose of knowledge. The verse asks as a call to action, suggesting that knowledge should be shared to be valuable. Knowledge have to be shared to be valuable. You have to show your knowledge. All right. Parallelism, often paired with the idea that hiding your treasure is as foolish as hiding. So like hiding your wisdom is as foolish as hiding treasure, which serves no purpose. You see that? You see that? Yeah, man. Usage, examples, and synonyms. Usage. It is frequently cited in the context of the importance of taking action and not hiding one's talent. You can't hide your talent, boy. Often compared to the biblical teaching of not hiding a light under a bushel. Let's get that. Matthew 5, 13 and 16. Let's get that. Matthew 5, 13. Ye are the salt of the earth, but if the salt have lost its savour, wherefore shall it be salted? It is thenceforth good for nothing, but to be cast out and to be trodden under the foot of men. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is hid on a hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and it given light unto all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You gotta let your light shine. That's what I was saying. You see, you gotta let your light shine, boy. Cause hey, as we come closer and closer to the end, hey, only what you put in you can get out, you know. All right, you see that? It says often compared to the biblical teaching of not hiding a light under a bushel. Synonyms: the verse align with concepts like unutilized potential, wasted talents, hidden capability, hoarded resources, and the importance of knowledge sharing. You see that? These important. These are important. So you gotta let your light shine. Hidden wisdom and unused potential are as worthless as hidden treasures. There's another account, Matthew 25 and 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country. Okay, Yahushua, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, unto another 2, unto another 1, unto every man according to their several ability. Straightway took his journey. Then he that had received 5 talents went and traded with the same and made them other 5 talents. Salah. And likewise he that had received 2, he had also gained other 2. But he that received 1 went and digged in the earth and his Lord's money. And after a long time, the Lord of those servants coming and reckoned with him. And so he that received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. His Lord said unto them, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou was being faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou in the joy of the Lord. But we can go back to this one. We receive 1 and dig us on the earth, the Lord's money. All right. I can show you what that means. All right. Okay. His Lord said unto him, Well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things. I will make thee rule over many things. Enter thou in the joy of the Lord. He also that received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, Well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou in the joy of the Lord. But he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew that thou art a hard man. Yeah, man. Reaping where thou was not sown, and gathering where thou was not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid my talent into the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. And his Lord answered, said unto him, Thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knowest that I reap where I sowed not, and gather where I have not stored. Thou oughtest therefore to put my money to exchanges, and then at my coming I shall have received my own with usury. What you do with your talent? Take therefore the talent. If you don't use it, you can lose it from him, and give it unto him which had 10 talents. For unto everyone that shall be given, he shall have abundance, but from him that had not shall be taken away that which he had. You see that? And cast ye the unprofitable servant into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. All right. Now, check this out. I can go into this Matthew 25 and 18. Check this out, right? What that means. The AI overview. Salakia. Salakia, right? I had it earlier, right? In Matthew 25 and 18, the servant who received 1 talent digs a hole in the earth to hide his master's money, symbolizing fear, laziness, and the neglect of God-given service. Instead of investing it, he buries it, representing a failure to use spiritual gifts or opportunities for the kingdom due to fear or failure. You see why you can't be lazy in this thing? You know, okay, you can't hide your master's money. Everybody else trading, you know, using their talent. Key interpretation of digging in the earth, fear and action. The servant was afraid of the master, so he hid the talent to keep it safe rather than risking it for growth. Neglect of responsibility. The action shows a wicked and slothful attitude, neglecting to use gifts, time, or opportunities provided by Yahweh. Worldly mindedness. Some interpretations suggest burying it in the earth, symbolizing becoming distracted by worldly pursuits rather than focus on spiritual service. It says safe but unproductive. While the money was secure from theft, it produces zero increase, which the master later condemned. You see that? Okay, so all these things, worldly mindedness, this distractions, of course, that, you know, and other things, focusing on other things, distracted by worldly pursuit. You could let that talent be, you know, dig your talent in the earth, and if you don't use it, you could lose it. That's why it's important to let your light shine, and, you know, this wisdom, utilize this, boy. Utilize this, all we have. This is a precious gift. You see, you don't want to lose this at this juncture. You see, use it or lose it, boy. You see, Sirach 20 and 30 again. Better that wisdom, wisdom that is said and treasure that is hoarded up. What profit is in them both? What profit did you get the wisdom and you ain't trying to utilize it? You know, whatever gift you have, whatever gift the Lord give you, utilize it. Because you ain't no profit of you keeping that to yourself. All right. Better is he that hideth his folly. All right. A better is he that hideth his folly, a foolish person, than a man that hideth his wisdom. Okay. So utilize your talents, boy. Let your light shine. All right. Okay. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that out to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashai. Yeah, man. Shalom.